What is going on? How are y'all doing this evening? What is good? All right, you guys. Let's see, man. Let's check out the chat. 23 watching, please hit that like button. 23 watching. Come through, coming like Jordan. Come through, jumping like Jordan. Let's see. Yes, that is the new Cash App tag. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Link to the music channel, link to the travel channel, link to the merch. merch. Link to the email. What's going on, everybody? Got Alex, what? This is Don, Passport Blueprint. My moderators are in the building. Shout out to Eternal Virtues. What's good? Jermaine, what's going on, bro? Damn, I forgot NXT deadline was tonight. Damn. So that Jada Parker and Lola Vice underground fight was tonight then, wasn't it? Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the music channel, bro. Like, bro. Matter of fact, hey, just to when I tell y'all I'm busy, just to let y'all know what I'm on right now. Hold on, give me 1 second. Kind of give y'all a sneak peek into what's coming coming out next year. What I'm working on right now. I was literally working on this before I started. Before I came on live with y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me see something. I already played too much. Let me stop, bro. Let me stop, man. Told y'all I've been busy, man. I've been busy, bro. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all check out the travel channel. Definitely gonna get some get some vlog content in Vegas, man. Money Mitch, what's going on? The Coldest Jenkins, Tiger 9511, Rose was good. Sean Morris, what's going on, bro? Shout out to my members, but I do want to know which one of my members over here hitting the dislike button recently. I would like to know what that's about. Well, yeah, I figured Lola Vice will win since it was an underground fight. That seems to be her fight. They want to build her up off of that, and plus Jada Parker won the first match. So yeah, it kind of, you feel me? Just off of that booking logic, it kind of made. I don't want to call it 50-50 booking because more than likely they'll have a rubber match. And then, whoever gets put over, they'll move on to another program more than likely. Oh yeah, man. Tell Tony I said what's up, man. Hopefully I get to see him when I come out there next week. Uh yeah, man. That's the other one of the things I've been excited about, about being back home. I mean, not that I don't work out when I'm overseas, but I guess, because it's familiar. It's like okay, it ain't nothing for me to just shoot right, hop in my car, shoot right down the street, go to the gym, hour and a half, 2 hours, then come right back here, work on content, work on music. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, appreciate you, brother. Oh, bro, I meant to holla at you, bro. Oh my God, you had that. Ooh, boy. You had a thick one on your channel about a week ago or so. Ooh, and she had them lips too. Ooh, man, I appreciate that, brother. Man, I appreciate that. Yeah, bro. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. I don't know why I be doing that.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
There we go. All right. For the chat, man. For the chat. All right. So yeah, man. I was actually gonna include this in a upload that I did a few days ago, but because it was Filipina P, hmm, I figured, you know what? I'm just gonna save this as a live reaction for itself because the video in itself is kind of long. Um, he said, ha, ha, ha. He said I had to put her in my back page. Lord, boy. Like, bro, I'm like bandana, man. I might end up in Cartagena sometime in 2025, man. So I'll definitely just be if you don't catch me on like one of my live shows or something, man, I'll definitely try to reach out to you like on one of your uploads or hop in the comments or something. So just be looking out for me, man. I'm like, I'll figure out something, man. I actually I think I think V Swells is in Pattaya right now, actually, which is funny. I'm like, I'll be back in Pattaya in 3 weeks, actually. 3 weeks. Yeah, because today is the 7th, 14th, 21st, 28th. Yeah, 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and then I'm going to Vegas next Friday. So well, yeah, it's Friday. Ah, 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 ah. Well, I mean, hey. Oh yeah, somebody. I remember somebody in the comments on my video from the other from earlier said he said, yeah, they don't call it back page anymore. They call it something else. I was like, yeah, that's how you know I don't keep up with that shit no more. Yeah, man, that is the link to the travel vlog channel, man. Make sure y'all check that out. But yeah, bro, I wanted to react to this. Name the title of this video is "Are All Women the Same, No Matter Where They're From?" And I found this very interesting because since I've been traveling internationally, I have to admit there is some truth to that title, but not in the way that I would say people that are anti whatever you want to call this, whether it be passport bro or whatever you want to, whatever label you want to put on it, blue book gentleman, whatever. Um, it's not the way they would think necessarily. It's one of the reasons why I say all the time that female nature is universal. If it's one thing that I've learned since interacting with women overseas, yeah, there's definitely some truth to that. Female nature is universal. However, you can't deny the differences once you leave in comparison to being in the West, if you ever experienced it. So, that in mind, let's go ahead and jump into it. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, bandana. I need one of them joints. I need one of them. I need one of them back page joints. Yeah. Oh, we quit talking shit, man. 35 watching. Please hit that like button, man. Let's get into it.
Hi, folks. The Filipina P here. And today I want to answer the question: are all women the same? Is a woman from the East any different from one in the West? Or are you going to see the same bullcrap wherever you go?
Am I tripping or did P get thicker? Did P do something? Hold on, bro. Am I bugging?
Now, before we
Do she look different, y'all, than usual, or am I bugging? I mean, damn, how could her hair possibly get any longer, bro? Like her hair go all the way down to like mid thigh, don't it? Okay, so she did get a little thicker. I was like, I was about to say, bro. So he's I'm over here looking like, bro, am I tripping or did she get a little thicker? So her hair got longer too. I'm like, bro, I'm like, her hair always been so long. I stopped paying attention to how long it was. To be honest with you. Okay, yeah, she do look a little bit darker too. Like I was saying, like, what's going on? Like, why does she look different to me? Okay, that's cool. At least I know I ain't bugging because all y'all seem to be saying the same thing and seeing different things that I'm seeing. So okay, at least I know I ain't bugging, man. Let's keep it moving, man. Actually, I'm like, she looked good though. I'm like, my opinion.
begin, I expect that a lot of you have already made up your minds about this subject. I'm sure the comment section is going to be flooded with people who say, yep, women are all the same no matter where you look. And in some aspects, I agree with you that it goes a lot deeper than that. All women are generally drawn to the same things. We look for the same types of men, and we're affected by the same innate forces like hypergamy. I don't deny that, but that doesn't mean we don't see the world very differently in other areas. It's an undisputed fact that more and more Western men are pulling up stakes and heading east to find a partner. But what are they hoping to find? If women are really all the same, what would be the point? Obviously, some of you think there's enough of a difference to make it worth your while to travel across the globe. But is that a fool's errand? Or do the men that go east know something that the rest of you don't? Now, I'm not here to say who's better or who's worse. There are good women in every country. I'm just here to help you figure out who's a better match for you. So let's look at some of the traits and characteristics that make being with an Eastern woman a different experience. The first thing you'll notice is the physical. We tend to be smaller with flatter noses and flatter butts. We tend to have smaller chests, and as most of you already know, Filipinas have the smallest boobs on the planet. Now, if those are things you can look past, or maybe they're things you actually prefer, then great. But those are only superficial differences that don't have anything to do with our behavior. So, what makes us truly distinct? To figure that out, we need to look at nature versus nurture. Now, every woman has the same nature. We're driven to find a man that can protect us and support us and won't leave us when the going gets tough. We have a tendency to want to mate with someone who has good genes, and we prefer a man of higher status to a lower one. We also desire a man who's in a better financial position than we are, which can create a real problem when a woman already has her own resources. Studies have shown that no matter how much money a woman has, she tends to only be attracted to a man who makes even more than she does. And in places where women have access to high paying jobs, that means a shrinking pool of options to find a mate. Are those female traits bad? Well, they certainly don't line up with the Disney fairy tale you've all been sold, where it's only supposed to be about love, but that's the way things are. So it's about time we pull back the curtain and take a cold, hard look at the reality of the situation. The fact is, women can't help those things any more than you can help preferring a woman with youth and beauty, with an attractive waist to hip ratio, a symmetrical face, and a low body count. There's nothing any of us can do about our preferences. It's part of our hardware that was installed before we were born. But even if we can't change our nature, there's a variable that can change, and it's the way we were raised, our nurture. Eastern and Western culture is often worlds apart, which means very noticeable differences in attitude that can drastically alter the equation. Now, for those of you who don't believe that culture has any real effect on behavior, let me ask you this. Do you really think a Cambodian sheep herder sees the world the same way as a London attorney? Of course they don't. They have a totally different outlook on life because they come from different worlds.
Now let me stop right there because I'm glad she mentioned this because I think this is one of the main reasons that I probably don't talk about enough why I spend so much time in these Asian countries more than anywhere else. Bro, like the level of like friendliness and respect just for other people, like regardless of where you're from, is like so high because of the culture. Literally, it's because of the culture. Like, bro, like when you go to Thailand, they literally greet you. Swati ka or Swati ka. Like, bro, like where do they do that at? Like, you feel me? Thailand. All right, Bandana Travels, man. I get up with you, bro. Be easy, brother. Oh, I'm mad as hell. That man said once you go Asian, you solve the equation, live a life of abundance. Oh my God, bro. I'm hollering, man. Wow. Oh my God. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Might be some truth to that, bro. Ooh, wee. Anyway. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, bro. I gotta come back down. I gotta come back down there, bandana. I do, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm missing that Latina action, bro. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, man. Filipina P, she definitely look like she got darker and thicker. Like I see it.
Which makes them very different people. So, how are women in the East different from women in the West? Well, that's a very broad question because Eastern women can be very different from each other. A Korean woman is different from a Thai, and a Vietnamese woman has a different set of attitudes from a Filipina. But there are plenty of similarities between Eastern cultures that set us apart from women of the West, and they might just be the qualities you're looking for. One of the first things you'll notice is that an Eastern woman doesn't want to compete with you. We have a strong concept of teamwork. And when you choose a woman from this part of the world, she's going to see the two of you as one unit with a common goal. An Eastern woman won't constantly be trying to one up you or prove that she can do everything you can, which is just another way of saying she doesn't really need you. Being strong and independent isn't a woman's goal here. It's more about functioning as a team. An Eastern woman doesn't seek individual empowerment. She feels empowered by having a successful relationship, which leads right into the next difference. We have more traditional gender roles. To us, it's not a problem to admit the strengths and weaknesses of each sex. We have no desire to look like men or act like men. And unlike the current mood in the West, we actually appreciate a healthy dose of masculinity. We readily acknowledge that men are better at some things and women are better at others, a concept that's become blasphemous to say out loud in the West, even though it's obvious to anyone with half a brain. Yes, women are more emotional and men are more logical. Women are more intuitive and men are more decisive, and that's okay. We succeed by using our individual strengths to the advantage of both of us as a couple. We take marriage seriously, like you folks used to do. The saying, a woman is only as loyal as her options, isn't as prevalent here, and we consider marriage a lifelong commitment. I intend to be married only once, and when I say I do, I mean it. Marriage is the cornerstone of any healthy society, and I'm not alone in my thinking. Most Filipinos feel the same way. In the majority of Asian countries, the government doesn't provide for a woman's every whim, and they certainly don't make divorce profitable. We're more dependent on our husbands for security, so finding and keeping a good mate is in our best interest. Most
Now, let's stop. Let's stop it right there, because that part right there, American women, they're gonna jump all over that. They're gonna be like, see, because they don't have, you see, because they're trapped, and I'm gonna be like, you know what? The reason why it is the way it is in the U.S. is because it's profitable. That's why. The same reason why they push y'all to put these men on child support, because it's profitable. They're making money off of y'all. And the funny part about it, some of y'all come out of it with a bag and still end up being broke years later. I think I got a video in the vault about a woman who did that. I think she received like $500,000-$600,000 divorce settlement. Funny thing, ran I think about the same number 5-6 years later she was broke. How do you do that? Like, come on, bro. I'm like, and she also has a point, man. I mean, like, women, I mean, statistically, women are leaving most of the time, and it's not always what women typically complain about, like cheating, infidelity and shit like that. It's not, or like abusive and shit. Like, it don't even be any of that most of the time. That's the crazy part about it. Most of the time, it's usually what they call irreconcilable differences. I think the United States, in my opinion, I think they need to do what Kenya did. They need to set up the divorce to where it's not profitable for the woman to leave. Just like Filipina P mentioned. Because if you did that, women would actually have to select the men that are, they would actually have to like, they would actually have to pick men based off of character. They would have to value character a lot more. Basically, that's real shit though. Think about that. Because what do you hear all over social media and the internet right now? Provide, 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 provide. And they only talking about financially. Because you talk about providing anything else, mm-mm, they ain't trying to hear it for real. So it's like, oh yeah, facts, facts. Hey, yo, you, yo, man, yo, it was a dead rat in the sink. Man, I'm over here passed out. Mom Dukes hit me up. Oh nah, I said, "Nah, you gotta come get this motherfucker." I'm like, man, it's dead, bro. Just go. It would have been another thing if it was still alive or something, but I'm like, all right. That just goes to show you, man. There are certain things that women just do not want any business doing, and that was just a few days ago. That shit was hilarious, man. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Take away everything that incentivizes them to leave. Either two things are going to happen. Either they're going to stop getting married or they're going to start valuing character more of the men that they marry. Simple. Said handsome more. What's going on, brother? All right, let's get back into it.
Most Eastern women practice emotional restraint, except maybe for Filipinas. And we tend to get quiet instead of losing our cool. For those of you that want to break from constant drama and shouting matches, we offer a welcome change. We generally have a more positive outlook on life and we're easier to please, which makes us more agreeable and easier to be around. We appreciate the little things and we're not always demanding bigger, better, and more. Where a Western woman often feels entitled to everything under the sun, an Eastern woman is more likely to be happy with what she has. No dishwasher? No problem. We'll just wash them by hand, and we won't complain about having to do it. No vacuum cleaner? Who cares? A broom works just as well. We don't see manual labor as degrading, and we don't need things to make us happy. A concept that somehow was lost in the West. We value
So basically, so in short, she basically just called Western women materialistic as French toast. Basically, y'all are more materialistic than us. That's basically what she just said. But she just stretched it out for about a minute or two. Damn. Sheesh, man. One time for the one time.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
the lost art of cooking, which is considered a desirable skill here. not a chore. It makes us happy to provide for our husband, and we don't feel ashamed for preferring a domestic life in the kitchen. In the West, a woman who chooses a traditional role is often seen as not living up to her potential. But in the East, being a good housewife and a good mother is the pinnacle of success. Which brings us to the Eastern concept of family. We have strong ties here, and we still put emphasis on the importance of the nuclear family.
Hey, yo, that reminds me, yo. One of the clips that I came across that was on that video that I did an upload on a couple days about foreign women. I did not know this about Poland, bruh. Um, Saint the Sinner said he was in Poland. He said on Sundays, man, damn near everything is closed. He said, I'm like, because they value family so much that he was like, that's supposed to be the day that you with your family. So, because they emphasize family there so much. So it's like, if you don't got like a family, like you on some lonely shit on Sundays. I'm like, damn, bro, that's deep. I'm like, I didn't realize, I would have never thought there was countries that like did that. I mean, I'm talking like everything, the malls, like pretty much, like he said, I think he said everything that has to do with consumerism or entertainment, shut that shit down. I'm guessing it's kind of like what, maybe just gas stations and shit, gas stations and grocery stores, maybe. That's wild, bro. Like, and I'm thinking about going to Poland too, man. You know what I mean? Apparently they checking out, they checking for they checking for the brothers up there, checking for the brothers.
Having children is one of a woman's greatest achievements, but we also revere our elders. To us, an older person is a wiser person. And even though that's certainly not always true, it's the way we see it. And they're a central part of the family unit. Instead of parking him in a nursing home to live out the remaining days, we care for our elders until the day they die. Our traditional attitudes also extend to the way Eastern women dress, which is generally more conservative. We purposely try not to stand out in the crowd because calling attention to yourself is considered ill mannered. Things like facial tattoos aren't exactly popular here, and most of the nose rings you're liable to see will be on a cow. But perhaps the biggest difference between East and West is how we see you, the Western male. As I've said before, we don't see what you do when you look in the mirror because we use a different grading scale. Being a little overweight or having a few extra years doesn't disqualify you the same way it does in the West, which makes Eastern women more attainable. Now, as soon as I say that, many of you assume I mean we're more affordable and we're willing to accept damaged goods out of desperation. And while a certain amount of that is certainly true in some cases, it doesn't change the fact that we also find you more attractive than your own women do.
Yeah, but it's the women that think that, not the men. But let's keep it moving.
You can believe that or not, but it's true. Now, I'll be the first one to admit that we Eastern women certainly have our faults. We tend to be insanely jealous. We can often be overly superstitious and illogical. And we're way too insecure, among other things. And Western women have some advantages. They already share your culture, they tend to be more worldly, and they're easier to communicate with because they speak your language. But hopefully, you can see the things that set us apart and why we might still be a better match. I'm not saying that Eastern women are better. What I'm saying is that we're different and that not all women are the same. What you'll find in the East is a more conservative, traditional view towards relationships. And if that's what appeals to you, there's nothing wrong with that. Your chances of being valued for the things that matter, like stability and loyalty, are generally much greater over here. So your chances of finding a quality mate might be higher too.
And I think this is one of the reasons why we yo, The passport sisters, y'all gotta chill out. Because here's the thing, like I think a lot of these women that are like trying to date overseas, the reason why they're struggling is because they want the traditional, just like women in the West want the traditional, but they're not coming with it themselves. And you got to understand that when you're going into these other countries that are far more traditional than the United States, there's a level of expectation from these men that they're used to based on the local women that they've dealt with. So that's what you competing with. And I think that kind of goes over their head. So when they go to these other countries, one of the things that you'll hear Western women complain about, especially American women, oh, these men come off like they're spoiled, like they feel entitled to this, and I'm like, that's because that's how they date over there. It's different over there. I'm I'm telling you. I'm like, it's mm,
One of the problems, though, is that the differences that make us unique are being erased. As the world gets smaller and ideas travel more quickly through social media, people are being stripped of their culture. We're all being exposed to the same ideas, whether or not they're good ones. And who knows where that will end? I'd like to think we still have a few generations, but things seem to be changing rapidly and not necessarily for the better. So before the window of opportunity closes, ask yourself what it is you're looking for. What kind of woman would make you happy? And realize that you have options. It's still not too late. Well, that's it for this episode, and I'll be back on Tuesday with something new. Till then, folks.
oh my goodness, man. I tell you. I will say this, based on my experience, and she kind of brought this up in the video. One of the biggest things that stood out to me is how much they do value the little things. Um, and it's crazy when you think about it because I be thinking to myself like, damn, like that wasn't nothing but $3, $5, and they be like so appreciative, and I'm just like, I don't know, it's just, mm, it just goes to show you, bro, like how spoiled we really are in America. It's bad. It's bad because when I'm in Thailand and I order food, right? So let's say my order comes up to like 200 baht. That's about mm, right about now. That's probably about $6. All right. So I'm using the 10% method. I'll go ahead and I'm like, I'll give him like 25. I'll probably give him like 25, 30 baht if I got some change or something. When I tell you, I mean, the happiest, and oh my, but then I realized, I'm like, well, now that I think about it, shit, I just tipped that man enough money to get him a serving of rice, um, piece of chicken, because everything is so much cheaper there. I remember my first time coming to Thailand, bro. I wasn't spending no more than I did a video on that. My first time coming to Thailand, I never spent more than 200 to 250 baht a day on food. We're talking like that. We're talking $6 to $7 a day because I was making far less money then than what I am now. So I had to budget like that. But you can move like that out there. You feel me? And still go out and have a good time and shit. Now, obviously, I'm not on that budget anymore, but I still don't try to like go crazy with it because you don't want to waste a ton of money on food. Plus, with dating cost, that's gonna add up as well. So I try to chill out for real. But yeah, man. Like I want to say, like if you still want to like really like eat, like I would say, like if you're the type of person that still want to eat Western food every day, but maybe want to mix it in with some Thai food. I think you can get away with no more than 15 bucks a day. Cause the Thai food is what's inexpensive. Western food is still going. The Western food there is going to be cheaper than what it is in the States, but it's still going. But it's not going to be so much cheaper where you're going to be like, oh my god, man, this is, you know what I mean. But you're going to notice and be like, oh damn, okay, shit, it's a couple dollars cheaper, like type shit. So not Bonnet Crew. Y'all weak, bro. Y'all roasting in the comment. Now I haven't had Japanese food, but I'm looking forward to it when I go to Japan in April. Yeah, man. I'm like I gotta start planning out, trying to get together my itinerary. Shit, I gotta get my itinerary together for when I go back to Thailand. Cause I think I'm just gonna hit Bangkok and boot. I think I'm gonna just hit Bangkok, do pretty much do what I did last time, but spend more time in Phuket. Yeah, Kenny Peoples. We all said the same thing. Like, yes, yeah. P definitely for no. Udon. Hold on. Is that where you at, bruh? Yeah, that pad Thai, bruh. See, man, my goal. See, honestly, I keep it very simple, man. My go to is the chicken fried rice, bro. I just keep it simple, bro. That's it for me. Or oh man, oh my god, or grilled chicken and sticky rice. Like you can't go wrong with that. Grilled chicken and sticky rice. Oh man, good lord, bro. Had some of that coming back from Sarin. Money. Mm-mm. That's where it's at for me. Oh, nah, oh. Now I never had the coconut soup, but bruh. And I usually don't eat pork, so maybe I should try this with chicken one time and see how it tastes. But bro, minced pork rice soup. Oh, this shit is delicious, bruh. It reminds me of gumbo. Delicious. Oh my god, bro. That shit is so good. And I remember it. And I remember it well because the first time I came to Thailand, when I was only spending about 200 baht a day on food, I used to order that every day because it was only 50. It was only like 50 or 55 baht, which is like $2. Not even $2. Not even $2, bro. And when I tell you, I be full off of that. Oh man, don't get me started, Jermaine, because I'm definitely gonna go to Italy, bro. Oh Lord, I'm like as much as I love pasta and pizza, I can't, bro. All right, see, like when I go to Italy, I'm gonna get fat. I already know, man. When I go to Italy, like I'm trying, like, man, what's up? What y'all got? You know what I mean? I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to get some real Italian food. Like I'm trying to see what it's talking about. And I will say this, y'all. Don't sleep on Indonesian food too, bro. When I went to Bali, like some of the spots down there were pretty good, man. Very, very inexpensive too. Oh my god, bro. Just like Thai food, Indonesian food, get it for the LO. Said Italians are fat. She said Italians are fat and they eat cars. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, yeah. I'm not Italian, so I'm like, I'll probably get fat. No, I'm just talking shit. I'm like, cause I love. I'm like, I just love Italian food. Um, oh Lord, beefaroni, golly, Jermaine, stop. Oh my God, stop. Oh my Lord. There you go. And that woman fine too, bro. That woman fine. I ain't even gonna hold you. She said, "Who cooks for you?" I'm like, "What?" She said, "I want to cook for you," but with that accent. Like, Lord, you gonna cook for me? I'm like, I'm definitely having you for dessert. God damn, boy. Woo! Shit, the fuck you mean, boy? Ooh, damn. I ain't even think about that, bruh. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And you know what? I wouldn't mind having another one of them. I don't know what that was. I think that was like a kebab sandwich that I had when I met Soraya in Germany. Oh my god, that was so good, bro. Ooh wee. With the fries and the way they season them fries. Oh that was hitting, bro. Still get the Eastside girl. I don't know, man. I'm like, don't them Eastside girls be eating all that spicy shit, bro? My pet, my pet. No, no, no spicy, no spicy. Yeah, I'm trying to learn my Thai, y'all. I'm trying to learn it, but I'm also aprendiendo español también. So yeah, the struggle is real. On top of me, y'all see what I'm dealing with, man. Ooh, cannolis and the cream puffs. That sound good. Nah, it was a Turkish restaurant, Jermaine. Remember? So Soraya is Turkish. So she took me to a Turkish spot. Unlike if you check out the vlog channel and look at the first video, because I had to split it into two videos because I did a lot of filming that day because we was out for a long time. The first video you'll see, like, she took me to a Turkish spot. That food was good as fuck. Oh my god, it was good. Yeah, man. Oh, bruh, Tiger now. Hey, who you telling, bruh? I'm supposed to be fasting today. I'm like, hell, when I'm finished with this live, I might run down the street and get me something to eat. I'm hungry. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm supposed to be fasting today. Mm-mm. Now, see, man, I'm gonna be 100 with you, Royal Crown Tiger. I'm not a fan of mushrooms. I'm sorry on that one. Yeah, Soraya dope, man. She cool as fuck, bro. She cool, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Type shit. Gelato. Oh, that's what you smoking on, son. It's like, nah, I'm just. Oh my god, man, I got issues, bro. I said that's what you smoking on. Yeah, I think that's what it was, bro. Yeah, it was kebab, man. Bro, that was so rose. It was so good. I'm over here. I took a bite, like the perfect combination of the sauce with the lettuce and the protein and that bread, and I'm just like, Oh, I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is so good. She was looking at me like, I know, right? I'm like, yeah. Yo, Soraya put me on, and bruh, she paid for that shit. Shout out to Soraya, bruh. Like, that's the homie, yo. She cool people. Like, bruh, she literally would not let me pay for anything, y'all. I swear to God. Every time I pulled out my card or I pulled out some money, no. I'm like, I got it. I'm like, I was about ready to be like, why are we out here? Can you find me a woman that just pay for shit? Like, oh, bro, I did not have the German funnel cake. God, that sounds good, Arnell. I'm salty as hell. I did not have that. I did have a chicken schnitzel. Oh my God. Bussing, man. Ooh wee. Shout out to Chris Jett. I think we was in the chat early. He put me on with that. He said you gotta have that wrong before you leave. That was good as fuck, bro. That chicken schnitzel was good. Oh my God, bro. I was like, I cut it and bit into it. I was like, ooh, with that crust on the top. Mmm. Demetrius Russo, you about to make me go to Frisch's and get a fish sandwich with cheese. That's what I'm about to do. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here, man. I can't fast, man. Y'all done made me hungry. I'm on my fat shit. Oh. Nah, but Mrs. Don, we definitely gonna do Jolly Bees next week. Um so speaking of the next week, because I will be in Las Vegas next week. So more than likely y'all will probably see Mrs. Dawn, maybe Cloud Ninja, um, along with Jamal. Probably get to see all of them here on the channel next weekend. More than likely, I will say Mrs. Dawn, I'm probably gonna shoot for Saturday because Friday, I think trying to think. Friday, I think I fly in. I think I'm landing like around four-ish. So I'm thinking like, well, hell, by the time I get to the hotel and settle down, it'll damn near be 7 o'clock. And typically I go live 9 p.m. my time over here. So I think that's like about 7 o'clock y'all time, or maybe I'm a little off. So I'm trying to figure that out. So I'm thinking Saturday might end up being better. Oh, okay, cool. Nah, I didn't miss Zoom Fest, man. I just decided not to do it. I'm like, but I could have did it though. I'm like, I thought about it, but I was like, nah. But I need to figure out the hell I'm gonna do. Because dude, I just crossed 85,000 subs. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna like. When should I guess guesstimate this 100K? Because I'm thinking, because I'm already doing a birthday party in Thailand, and that's gonna be coming up in March. I don't think I'll reach 100K by then. I mean, if I do, that would be crazy. But um, I was thinking maybe like by summer or fall of 2025. And obviously will be in Thailand. I would love for people to come out. I know that's gonna be a long flight, but considering like, you know, I'm connected there more so than anywhere else to the point where, I can reach out to make a few phone calls and next thing you know, I can have a really live popping party happening. So I would much rather do that than go somewhere and just trying to make shake out of thin air. But um we'll figure it out. But yeah, man. So yeah, I think next Friday, um, I'll pop up live, but I'll just chill out. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I come here Friday. Um, I just don't want to be like trying to rush and right fresh off the plane trying to meet up with everybody. But yeah, we'll just do that Saturday and Friday. I'll just kind of like focus on chilling and whatnot. And with it being a time difference, I'm like, hell shit, I can probably finish the live up and still possibly go out that, later on right after the live. So if it comes down to it, maybe go live from my phone and step out later that night. I don't know. Cause see, I know me, like I'm gonna fuck around and see them night lights or what have you. I'm gonna probably want to at least step downstairs or walk down the street, probably grab a drink somewhere or something. You feel me? Like, oh nah, but see, here's the thing though, Mrs. Don. Like, I gotta get some herbals when I first touch down. That is a must. I gotta do that. Gotta do that when I first touch down. So regardless, I gotta do that. But you said all I need is my ID, so I'm like, if it's anything around the strip, I'll pop up, bust that move right quick. You know what I mean? Slide on back, just keep it moving. No, okay, Oasis. The devil's lettuce. Yeah, I haven't heard anybody call it that in a long time. Not the Resident Evil special. Don't tell me that man is in Vegas. What the hell? What the hell would he be doing in Vegas? I ain't trying to talk shit, but man, can that man even afford to go to Vegas? I'm damn. Yo, that's a low blow, G. Wow, I'm mad as hell. Damn, that. Woo, I'm salty as hell, bro. That boy said, man, can he even afford to go to Vegas? Oh, okay. All right, I got you, bro. Hey, Cloud Ninja 92, do you got WhatsApp? Like just in case. What happens in Vegas, stay in Vegas, right? Oh, okay, cool, bet. That's what's up. Bruh, I reached out to Filipina P, bro. She won't write me back, bro. I don't know why. I reached out to Sharon Lapu. She told me how to reach out to her. And that's why I was salty because I'm like, and that's why I was kind of low key salty because I'm like, damn, I put Sharon Lapu on with an interview with Richie Mack, but damn, you can't get me an interview. You can't get me an interview with Filipina P. Like that's wild, bro. Like, mm, but but P, if you are happy, if you do happen to be watching, I don't think she will, but I would love the collab, like for real. Cause my Filipino following was pretty big first starting off. Um, few of them still watch actually, but yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, next week I'll be in Vegas, and yeah, man, we gonna go from there, bro. Looking forward to it. So until next time, do it. Y'all know how we ride out when we fly out. Unlike lady, you look like you just having a conversation by yourself. What's going on here? Anyway, later, y'all.